Hello Capricorn, and welcome to Board with Everything. Thank you so much for being here. And I do want to ask you if this message resonates with your spirit. Please like, share this with other Capricorn placements, and subscribe to this channel. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate those who return. Let's get into your reading. I'm going to pull 3 cards unless the spirit says different. I don't read reversals unless the spirit says different, because the cards surrounding still tell the story. Spirit, what do you have for Capricorn for this week? Thank you. Spirit of light and love, speak to us. So 2 cards came out, the Moon card and the Empress card. So this Moon card is, the path may not be clear, but my intuition lights the way one step at a time. So it's like whatever spirit is telling you to do, it doesn't make sense to you. It may not even align with where you are or what you're thinking you want to do, what have you. Your intuition is still telling you to go, to do, even though you may not see. So it's almost like you're being blindly led, but your intuition has you feeling in a way of comfort that I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going to follow this way. And here's the Empress card. The Empress card is connecting to the earth. And it says, it reminds you that abundance is unlimited. And this is so true. And I want to say something that I have to think about myself, Capricorn. The intuition is telling you to go, even though it doesn't make sense. You may have quit a job and you started something else, and you just don't see how you're going to make more money. You don't see how you're going to benefit any kind of way. I mean, it made sense, like, the benefits that you get from one place to the next may be the same, but as far as the monetary part goes, you may not see how it's going to work out, but your intuition is telling you to go. And the thing with that is the abundance is unlimited. When you look around, even though we feel like a recession is happening, I feel like as long as you follow what Spirit is saying, you're recession proof. Because even though you don't see, it doesn't feel, smell, nothing like your logic would be telling you, especially for a time where gas is going up, food is going up, everything is going up. Materials are becoming very, very cheap, but you're paying highly for them. It's saying that abundance is still there. Think about all these millionaires. Think about all these trading apps is what I just heard. Think about all this stuff where you can make money. I feel like you just don't see it. It's a new way of doing things, so you don't see it. So therefore, abundance is unlimited as long as you follow what Spirit is telling you to do, or follow where Spirit is leading. So that's something that I have to tell myself also, Capricorn. Okay. The next card is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is good news. This is a person that's very optimistic and very, very courageous. You're full of faith, Capricorn. You're full of faith, so I have no doubt that you're going to follow where you're being led. And here's another thing about it. I want you, and you know, I always tell you, I don't try to go biblical on you, but there are passages that apply. Think back when you had a moment where something didn't go right, but you trusted in Source, the universe, you trusted in God, right? and that thing worked out, right? So what I'm saying to you is abundance is yours at this time. Let's just say you don't listen to your intuition. You make a wrong turn because logic stepped in. Your brain stepped in and said, no, wait, we don't know anything about that. I'm going to protect you. I'm going to make you feel this way. I'm going to make you scared so you don't go that way. Intuition is being very soft, very soft-spoken to you and saying, no, please, my son, my daughter, or I'm your higher self, go this way. I know it doesn't make sense, but go this way. Your brain is saying, no way. You could mess up and then it's going to take you so much longer. It's going to bring up all these fears of all these things that happened negatively to you in the past. Remember, everything in your past that didn't go your way at first, or the mistakes you made, you always got rerouted and got back on track. And that reminds me, let's just say you take a wrong turn when driving. What does your GPS, i.e. higher spirit, do? It reroutes you to get you back on track. Now, it may take a second, may take a few miles or whatever, but you get back on track. Yes, it may take you a little longer to get what belongs to you, but you still get there. So, Page of Wands, this person is very courageous. You stay optimistic, even if you make that wrong turn. Look at that wrong turn. Okay, you detoured for a second. You learned something new about that detour. You saw some sights you never thought you'd see, or you saw some things and some buildings or whatever you didn't even know was there. Now you know for future tense. So look at it like that. Stay optimistic. Don't worry. Money, abundance is unlimited. It's out there. You're headed towards it. It's yours. So don't worry, Capricorn, don't worry. What is the overall message for Capricorn? See what I'm saying? We talking about rerouting, and here comes this card, okay? And this card is the Wheel of Fortune. I ride the waves of life. What were we just talking about, Capricorn? So I do want to say something to you, Capricorn. This, regardless of how long it takes you, is going to happen. The reason why I say that is because the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, the Empress, those are our major arcana. This is what's definitely being felt in the spirit as of right now. And I'm releasing this video as soon as I'm done with it today, because I wasn't able to do it last night. It was just really noisy and my spirit wasn't in it. But I kept feeling you today while I was out and about. This is going to happen. You're on this route. Continue to keep the faith. Continue to stay courageous and continue to stay optimistic even though you cannot see where you're going. Oh, let's see here. Under the deck. The bottom of the deck, the underlying energy. The Two of Coins. Capricorn, this is all about balance. You have the resources. Yes, you have the up and downs. You may have detours. You may not know where you're going. You may make a left turn when you should have made a right turn. Okay? But this balance card, Spirit is asking you to be flexible. Now, what I'm feeling with this is Spirit wants you to be flexible just in case there is a detour that Spirit is telling you to take. You're juggling back and forth. You may be having to transfer money, you know, one account to another account just to make things happen. You're having financial stresses. Spirit is telling you, take the negative, take the positive, balance it out, remain in your intuitive state, full of faithfulness and full of fellowship. Follow your intuition. Your intuition has been here before. Okay? You've been here before. Right? So it knows where you're going, what you need, what's going on. It's us. We have all this garbage and all this clutter around us to where we begin to input our own limited thoughts into what the intuition is saying, who is limitless. Here we go again. If universe, God, source knows all, and your intuition, your spirit body is connected to source, why not listen to source? If your brain is only trying to protect you from what has happened in the past, go ahead and override your brain with your intuition. What's the worst thing that can happen? Okay, you get off route and get rerouted. That's the optimism in everything. You're going to get rerouted back on your path. Okay? So be flexible, be adaptable, be able to see that sometimes you may have to see things a little different than what you thought. Okay, with this moon card, you thought you was going to do this. You was trying to find another job that made sense. And Spirit said, you've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. So quit all of that. Okay, so you're starting out and you done got rerouted and now you're doing your thing. You get scared. Now you start trying to look for a job where you clock in, where you think the money is going to be stable. Spirit say, we're not doing that. Stick to this. You keep asking for it, I'm giving it to you. So stick to what Spirit is saying to you, because you are getting what you're supposed to get. You're getting what you asked for. You're walking into your birthright, Capricorn. Don't let fear stop you, or don't let fear hold you back, and then you have to wait another year, wait another month, wait some more weeks, okay? So that's what I have from these cards. Let's see if Spirit wants to say anything else to you from the clarifying deck. If Spirit wants to bring anything extra out. Do you have any more messages for Capricorn? Two of Pentacles again. So many cards came out. Two of Pentacles again. Just stay balanced. The Chariot. I always look at the Chariot and I say, just stay focused. And we were just talking about that. Just stay the course. Four of Pentacles. To me, the Four of Pentacles is no different than this balance card. To me, in this reading. Because the Four of Pentacles, you're holding on tight to your money, but you're having to transfer money from one section to another, one account to another account. You're moving money around, however you need to move it around. I'm not getting specifics on it, but you're moving money around. You're having to transfer money from one spot to another one, or maybe you're paying bills and your finances are very limited. But whatever the case may be, you could be someone who's financially stressed out. And it doesn't mean you're broke. It just means that, you see that your money is dwindling. And it may not even be funny yet, but you're just not a person who wants your money to dwindle in the way that it is, especially with you starting a new adventure. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. In this situation, to me, the Queen of Pentacles seems a lot like the Empress. You're very, very, with the Empress, like you're very fertile. Like you have many things coming in for you. Abundance, material things, comfort, a home, a beautiful car. Like whatever the earth provides, it's like these things are going to happen for you or coming in for you. And at the bottom of the deck, it's so funny because we have the Page of Pentacles, a message about some type of finances. But yeah, so Capricorn, basically what I am feeling for you, that the Spirit is saying that you need to remain focused on what it is that you've asked Spirit for. You need to remain, and that focus gives you the balance that you need to stay optimistic. The Chariot is saying you need to stay focused. The Moon to me is saying you need to listen to your intuition. The Wheel of Fortune is telling me that you're about to arrive at your destiny as long as you do those things. Your destiny is right around the corner. You have completed the circle, or you are completing the circle. You can't miss this as long as you follow your intuition. Stay balanced, stay grounded in your emotions, stay grounded in your footsteps, and just be ready to receive. Like, when I'm looking at these cards, because I'm looking at these cards as I'm talking, just be ready to receive as long as you stay the course. That is all I have for you. If this resonated with you, if you received this message, please like this video. Please share this with other Capricorn placements that you know. And please subscribe to this channel for more. I really appreciate you for being here, and I want you to have a good day.